summer. Woo, 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 woo.
And the show goes on. It's a sizzling sunny day here at LolcowRewind. Rick Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and it's my job to keep things cool. But dang, are they heating up. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky's back. Pup Star is gone. Has Gutsu hacked your cybersecurity? I don't know what's gone. Glammy is missing. There's a whole lot floating around. Word on the street is Keemstar couldn't even get into the P-Hub. What's up with that? What's really going down? We got a whole lot to talk about tonight on LolcowRewind, and we will not leave any stone unturned. Or will we? I don't know. We'll try to uncover everything. I do know there's a whole lot to talk about. If we miss anything, please kick us in the pants and let us know that we're not doing our job right. Because if there's one thing I love, it's when you tell us what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell my co-host what to do. Xylee, tell me how you're doing.
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. Do you have a nice cold beverage for this sunny summer, pre-summer's day? Diet Mountain Dew.
Not sponsored. Wish I was.
Not a sponsor. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Where's Glammy?
I don't know. Where is Glammy? On Nerds, they said the last message she had sent her was 4:44 in the morning, which is really weird because that's the tattoo right here on Zay is 444.
You think Zay took her out? The Gaming Monkey
No.
1925 cash cow now for 2 months is breaking news. I'm a cash cow for 2 months. RWO for life. Love y'all, Billy and Xylee. And Lily Messiah came through with 5 grifted.
Hell
wow.
Yeah, Lily. Thank you. Thank you. No, Zay said, no, she didn't. Why would she take her out? She's the manager of Tech Talk.
Yeah, but Nerds have been going after Tech Talk. The NDF has been going after Glamas and Sidi Haram.
I do. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that part, which seems kind of cringe being that she's a manager over there. I would think y'all would pick another show besides Tech Talk.
Yeah, I thought it was all in good fun, right? Except then
Excuse me.
I knew, I heard in our server that Nightmare and Twiggy and some of their fans were in the Rewind voice chat picking on Glammy a few days ago. And they were picking on her for Gutsu Wutsu's breakdown, meltdown.
Yeah, which was absolutely ridiculous, okay? I'm sorry, he was an intern. He didn't get his time to shine when he went up there to guest host. I hate to tell you this, and I'll repeat what I said before, but her crash out was more entertaining than looking at some damn articles about something tech or gaming or whatever, okay? Sorry, but her crash out was a hell of a lot more entertaining. I was glued to the screen.
And I know Twiggy, once Twiggy heard that Buff was going after Glammy, he said he might have to join him. So maybe Twiggy ran her off, honestly. I don't know. Maybe Glammy's had enough of this.
Glammy, if you're watching this, don't let these little motherfuckers push you away.
Yeah, Glammy.
Don't you dare do it. You have worked your ass off to get where you're at. You are better than that. Don't let these motherfuckers run you away, girl.
We just called to say we love you. Come back home.
And apparently Brantley told Keem on live today that she ran away from home.
Glammy ran away from home.
Yeah.
Well, then actually come back home.
Yeah, exactly. Come back home, Glammy. Come back. Baby, come back.
Alicia
You can blame it
Gunderson.
all on me.
Welcome to Cash Cow. Tool Vicarious says, let's go rewind. Love you, Billy and Zelly. Queen scripts are still just as obvious as ever, LOL. True, but the fans are loving them. Did you see Queen's dance at the end?
Yeah.
We have to do a dancing segment at the end so we can beg for money.
Wait, is that what we're going to do? Are we going to do a dance? That means you got to make a song for us, bro.
You never dance when I do play my songs.
That's a lie. There are gifts of me dancing.
Glamas has been defeated. The NDF has claimed victory. CD-ROM is next unless he bends a knee.
Dude, I swear to God, if we see a video of Glammy somewhere kidnapped, this NDF stuff has gone too far.
Can I go back to my crash out now? Because I stopped because of that. All right. That is bullshit. There are literal gifts of me dancing in my chair when everybody else was dancing. Okay?
There, CC Corinthos. Thank you for the grifting.
Me doing it.
There are also other gifts of you just being like,
okay, that's when I was uptight and I didn't know how to have fun. Okay, that was pre-milk pour.
Was it?
I can dance. I'm gonna be honest with you though, on the real, I can probably outdance all you motherfuckers. Just like
you talk a big game. Remember when you said I clean up nice when I put my hoops in?
I do.
And I was like, how about we do a makeover? And you said, oh hell no. You talk.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was the purpose of the makeover. Okay. You specifically wanted me to do that makeover to prove Sweet Tea right. Well, in order for me to prove Sweet Tea right was to say that Sweet Tea affected me where I would want to prove her right, and I wasn't going down that route. Thank you. I will prove it when Boogie gets married, when Keem gets married, and et cetera, when the time is right. I might even prove it at prom, okay? That way, I can look good for whatever I'm going to go to, but I have to have a reason to look good. Until then, you're getting motherfucking T-shirts and jeans and pants, okay?
They are nice T-shirts. I do like your T-shirts.
Yeah, I do step up with the T-shirts, though.
Wraith the Emperor. Welcome to Cash Cow RWO for life. This is Sumi Turbo with Cash Cow. Says, funny, I prefer to sit and chat here before you start over watching Boogie. Love you guys. Queens needs to catch up. So I obviously understand why this entire episode was them calling out nerds. Like, they can't really call us out for being baggy because we're very covert on our begging. Like, right now, we're pretending not to beg, but really deep inside, you and I are like, by not talking about begging, maybe the audience will think we're not begging, but we're
so that way when we're not begging, hopefully they'll give us money anyway by us not begging, but we won't be like, ooh, give us money, give us money, give us money. Yeah, no, I got it. I get it.
But yeah, the whole they can't call us out for that. So they had to go after nerds who are above them.
Okay, I would like to say one thing. And it's not really to queens, it's to milkers. Do you want to read those first?
Dixon Ass says Billy's music unironically insane. Shout out Skrelly, bang bang. Tool Vicarious says I ordered the hot sauce. Hope it's good. You don't want to open that hot sauce. Too. It's not for opening. It's signed. It's for like display hot sauce, right? I'm sure it's good. You just want to put it up on your shelf though and have it as a memento.
But hot sauce does go bad though.
Well, yeah, but it's to look at. You keep it in the jar.
Well, I ordered one because of the signatures.
Yeah, it's their sign.
Would like it.
Like Becky was talking about, they're selling hot sauce now. They're stealing everything from Queens. Becky, if you watched, you'd understand. You'd understand Keemstar and Billy Mitchell both autographed these hot sauce. They're Billy Mitchell hot sauces. They're a special thing. $30 is for double signatures. Mary, hello.
You know what? And this honestly, this goes into what I was going to say anyway. All right. Mary is a real one. Because today on Milkers, and the only reason why I'm segueing into that because Becky was on Milkers today too. Y'all are trying too hard to get me to rage. Y'all need to stop. Go try to pick on somebody else. Because again, I don't know what it is, but y'all think I'm going to rage if you talk about me. No one is scared of me. Okay, I'm not the Antichrist, and Mary was a real one in that chat the entire time. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Mary's lit. Mary was Mary got, well, I can't remember the first thing Keemstar called her out for. What was the first thing? But then the fat girl Summer.
I remember the mouth breather.
Mouth breather. Yeah. Then Rastoff was getting up about the fat girl stuff, and then Mary's like, "Look, I'm a mouth breathing fat girl." She don't give a fuck.
Yeah, she's just like, yeah. Here's from your mouth breathing fat girl. I'm like, yes, Mary, get him, get his ass, Mary. Hell yeah.
Meg C says they aren't selling V8, Becky. I got him. Meg C says money because you provide content like nerds. Bang bang. That's a royal crown right there. Talking. Bang bang bang. And shooting their shots. Hit never missing. And Tool Vicarious says I can save that label, silly. That's actually Tool Vicarious. Good point. The label, if you eat the hot sauce, the label would probably be super dope if you got it framed. That'd be actually better than keeping the bottle.
That would be cool if you got it off perfectly, got it off the bottle perfectly. Yeah, actually.
That's better than having the bottle on your shelf. I would say get that label, get a little frame for it, and that would actually be better than keeping the bottle. Smart move, Tool.
We were talking about it in the group chat, and Nick Diorio was saying, eat the hot sauce and then put decorative sand or something in it. And then that way you can keep the bottle. But I like that idea about framing the label. Yeah, that makes sense.
You could put sand or V8 juice in it.
Becky might like that option.
Becky's wise ass might start selling V8 juice to fill the bottle with, since she thinks she's the reason Keem's selling hot sauce now.
Yeah.
Megamind says goal for Xylee dance moves right fucking now.
I love that you guys aren't begging. It makes it easier to watch. But I do miss me some Baby Billy.
True, Purple Flurp. Maybe
I kind of miss Baby Billy too.
Well, I was gonna do a thing just for Purple Flurp where I do like a sex phone line, because Purple Flurp's nasty, right?
Okay, true.
I was gonna pretend to be Buff Weeb for him.
Ooh,
but if he wants
Purple Flurp might like that.
If he wants to cancel the sex line part of it, I could just talk to him as Baby Billy.
Purple Flurp is a freak.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sex talk as Baby Billy though. That's too much. But I would just talk to him as Baby Billy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I try and do stuff for our pay pigs. I think outside the box for our pay pigs, for our crowns. I'm always trying to deliver. Tool Vicarious, that's what I was gonna do. LOL. That's smart.
A phone sex line. Wow.
Because I care. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Purple Flurp. I'm kidding, Purple Flurp. This is a joke. I'm kidding.
I'm telling you now, he ain't
I'm kidding.
Lying.
Hey, drama alert right there, right now.
There's still only 15 hot sauces left.
Get them now, people. They will be gone by the end of Rewind. I'm calling it now.
Order those hot sauces,
Segs me up one Buff Billy.
Let me see. I'm trying to think what my Buff Weeb impression would be. What would you... Mustard! I only know what
Mustard!
I can't do Buff Weeb impression. I can't do it.
Damn, you got Purple Flurp all excited.
I know. I'm sorry, Perp. Don't worry. You can think about me doing it though. I consent to that. Mazer1123 says the nerd sod takes no prisoners. That's fucked up, dude. That's
Y'all
really fucked up. Well, we got to figure out where Glammy is. Chromagato, Cash Cow 3 months says, I think the ocean sunfish got her, Xylee. Be careful, Xylee and Billy. They multiply. They already took Nightmare.
Okay, no, that's a real thing. And let me tell you, okay? So I went up last night on test, right? And I was paying taxes and doing all bills and stuff like that last night. And somebody had written in a comment about something and said my name in it. So I perked up and I was like, what was it? And then I ended up calling in and he was explaining to me how he hates the ocean sunfish and why he hates the ocean sunfish. And before you knew it, there was one in his chat. Somebody named that. And then a second one. By the time I left, there were 6 of them in there. And he hates ocean sunfish. And now they're making his life miserable by naming themselves ocean sunfish.
Sounds like a rehash of the pufferfish meme that was so popular many months ago.
Well, to be fair, he did hate the ocean sunfish before we did the pufferfish one.
Yeah.
He's always hated them.
I just think if there's a Lolcow aquarium, we can now troll Rastoff and Nightmare. So there we go. Time to have an aquarium.
Boom.
Lily Masai,
Period.
thank you for the love. Keemstar says go to lolcow.co, the Lolcow store. You guys know how to get there. We have a link in our chat to the Rewind store. You can get to the hot sauce now to get the last 15 hot sauces. If you're watching this video on demand, chances of you getting the hot sauces are basically zero. But you can still go to LolcowRewind and pick up a freaking hat or a hoodie or, I don't know, some other goodies. You know you like that. You know you like that. Again, I think Mega
Here you go,
Mind.
guys. This is the link. This is the link to the hot sauce.
Mega Mind says goal for Xylee dance moves right fucking now. Damn. Xylee, I'm going to put up a goal for you to dance. How's that sound?
I'll dance like Becky.
What? You said you dance better than everybody.
I'll dance like Becky. No, I'm going to dance like Becky.
You said you dance better than everybody.
It's funny to dance like Becky because how Becky dances, she goes like this.
No. You said you dance. I want a serious Xylee dance party.
I'm not going to do a serious one.
Yeah.
A joke one.
No.
Serious
You're
one.
going to dance to the fucking Fat Girl Summer song. We have access to that, right?
I do not have access to the Fat Girl Summer song.
We'll play Keem's version somewhere. It's got to be out there, right?
It's going to be on that one. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we get to the hit, if we get to this goal, Xylee's got to dance to Fat Girl Summer, the Keemstar hit.
Okay, look how.
And if we can't find it, then I guess we'll just have to find another song. I don't know.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if there are any other songs you can dance to.
I'm not dancing to the whole thing either. That's too long.
You have to.
I'm not dancing to the whole thing.
Literally the goal.
I'm dancing in my chair. That's where I always dance.
You talked a big game.
That's where I always dance. I don't care what you say. It's a... Wait, oh no, is that this one?
If you don't deliver on the dances, people are going to call you Xylee gets wallflowered. You know that, right?
I don't care what other people say. When have I ever started caring what other people said?
They're going to totally embarrass. They're going
I
to
don't think it's this one.
they're going to call you Xylee gets wallflowered at prom. Can you believe that? Let's go.
Xylee is going to be a
monkey.
wallflower at prom.
Dude, Pupstar gone, and I saw a bunch of people yapping about how terrible it is that the Discord has access to the names of the servers you're in.
I got something for that. Hold on.
And I want to point out, okay, I understand if you're in a bunch of sicko Discords why you might not want access to your Discord list. I understand that. So this is what happens when you sign up. Lolcow, this is the list of what happens when you sign up. You allow the developer of Lolcow Live Authentication 3.x VX access to your username, avatar, and banner, access your email address, access third-party connections, know what servers you're in, and microbrew some local kombucha. The microbrew some local kombucha they do not have access to. And on top of that, that's a joke, okay?
Now, come to find out.
And it changes every time. Yeah.
Come to find out that it's actually a very common thing with like Carlbot, for example.
Yeah.
Carlbot is a very common bot for Discord to use. Carlbot even does the exact same thing. All you have to do is check the little box on Carlbot. And that is a very common bot that people of different Discords use. So it's a very common thing, actually.
Meg C's says, love Xylee from Fat Girl Summer. W Queen, own it. You may not be fat anymore, but we love you.
Thank you.
Scott Dude 814 says, will you go to prom with me, Xylee?
No.
Nothing against you, Scott Dude. Xylee's already said
I'm going to be there to fuck shit up.
She's already said she's going to prom literally to... Xylee and I have made a Heather's pact.
Yes. Yes. We're going there to fuck shit up.
No, but the the idea that there shouldn't be this access, this is coming from people who want to get in there, who are in shitty servers and can't get in there. And they're like, this is wrong, because they want to come in there knowing they're in the bad servers. They're the people yapping about it. They're the ones that are out. And I got to tell you guys, this Discord having a paywall, like you're like, oh, they're greedy. They're charging you $10 to get in. I'm telling you, that's
Best way to go.
That's a feature. It's not a bug. When you start to eliminate the people who aren't willing to put their money where their mouth is, you eliminate so many fucking idiots.
Oh, no, 100%. I refuse. I have one based off of my channel, and I refuse to run a free Discord. No, absolutely not. I refuse. Nope.
And then on top of it, checking all these other Discords, getting all these other people out of it, you're just making sure it's a pretty clean network. Once you get all these people in here who are putting their money where their mouth is, you're making sure there's not bad faith actors, because they know there's people here who are serious to be here. So
Absolutely.
People who come here, they can't come here knowing that they have bad faith actions. This is just a precautionary step. And if you don't like it, guess what? Don't come. The people who are here enjoy it here. And if they don't feel comfortable being here, just don't come. It's that simple. If you don't like that, there's other places for you to be. But this Discord, I very much enjoy it. It's fun. It's a good time. And if you don't like the idea of someone reading your Discord list, that's okay, right? Maybe you want to hide the fact that you're in Kitten Fluffer's Discord or Gamers Unite, right? Maybe you don't want people knowing that, and that's okay. Or maybe you don't want people knowing that you're in some of that weirdo shit that was listed off. I'm not in those weirdo shit servers. I'm in some pretty weird servers over the years. I've had some people message me saying, come join out this server. Come hang out in this server. I've got, almost a decade on Discord now. With a decade on Discord, I meet people who are like, hey, come hang out with us. Come in this server. Yeah. I have, my servers are maxed on Discord. And I go in there for maybe a couple of days, maybe one day, and I haven't left the Discord servers over the years. So I don't even know what I'm into. If someone told me one of these servers had a name that I didn't even know when I went into it, I'd be like, yeah, probably. I haven't looked into them for years. So I could be just as fucking guilty on the surface. When Keemstar said that about Pupstar, maybe she doesn't know what she's into. Except, she just opened her account up in March, I think.
Okay, well, I want to say this, okay? So I went and did some investigating on my own, because I'm not going to just take somebody's word on it. I am, however, going to listen to other people that want to talk about it. So I got in contact with the person who messaged Beans. I got in contact, obviously, with Glow. That was on here. And I got in contact with a third person. And they all witnessed her talking about that server.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's why this got brought up in the first place. Mm-hmm. Nobody was snooping in her server list. She was in the VC, and she was talking about being in this server, in this voice chat, and everybody was like, what? And we have multiple ear witness accounts, and they went to check it out to see what was up, because they're like, wait a second, and there was some red flags. That's part of why.
I believe I got this wrong, by the way.
Nice. All right, so Bigfoot, we know him, formerly Kin the Mod. He says, as a former mod, you'll have no idea what we did to make it safe and keep it safe. It's a lot of work. Almost made it not fun, but worth it. So we say.
I believe it.
Jastin says, I'm in like hundreds of servers. It's easy not to be on bad ones. I mean, I can understand if someone like Keem said, she was in the dating community. Frickin' Pubstar, supposedly the day that she joined the LCU, she was on a stream with Voldemort's dad?
Yep.
What the hell?
Oh, and it was the stream was called an e-girl auction.
She was getting sold off to the Voldemort clan?
I don't know. I didn't
That's
watch
weird.
the stream, but yeah, it was called an e-girl auction. Yikes.
Tina Nodi says, now the mods know what an old lady dork I am in rabbit care. Alaska Bear watching and sewing pattern service. They're not.
Oh my God, get rid of Tina Nodi. Get rid of her.
They're not going to be looking.
Buddies.
They're not going to be looking at your shit unless you raise a flag, right? It's all just precautionary measures. It's like, and honestly, if they are looking at your stuff, what are you doing?
What are you doing for them to have to do that?
I promise you, the mods are all super busy. They don't want to be looking
So apparently you're either typing out some stupid shit or you're saying some stupid shit in a VC to make them go, what servers is this person in?
They don't want to be wasting their time with you, okay? If you're making waves and they have to look and say, is this person part of a problem server? Is that why they're in here doing this? Can we check that first to see if they're just bad faith or if they're actually an idiot? Makes their job easier.
So Pup joined the dolls about an hour and a half in.
Oh, yeah, hour and a half.
Decided to join.
You Bussy says Xylee is the anti-content and S. Daniel B79. Cash cow now 3 months. I think we're up to date.
I'm the anti-content, Billy.
Because you wouldn't dance. Dance.
Yeah.
We have to get to the goal for her to dance. We'll see. Maybe she'll cut a fucking rug,
you have to get to the goal
dude.
for I just got the song. Hello.
Maybe she'll cut a fucking rug, dude. You don't know. Let's see what she says. Southern Mama of Two says, are you going to talk about Becky saying Tina is being replaced? She said at the end when she put the Lolcow Queen screen on.
No, I didn't hear her because we were starting our stream. So obviously I was focused on our stream.
Yeah, we will talk about that in a little bit. Chances are there's not much to talk about if Becky said it at the end.
Exactly. Why didn't she have the balls to tell Tina that herself? No, she waits till the end of the stream.
Sounds like a cliffhanger for everybody to talk about that will probably not happen. Maybe it's a thumbnail idea for tomorrow and then nothing will come of it like usual. That's what I would say. We talked about it. Let's wait to see what happens.
There we go. We just talked about it.
Let's wait to see what happens. Maybe this is the one time something happens. Master Champagne says, live was such a show today, Billy. It may have done me in for a while. Rastoff keeps dapping you up, so might spend more time here. I think we would have great laughs woven in. Master Champagne. Yeah, dude, Rastoff and I, we are blokes, buds. I'm super excited to play some Magic cards with him and Boogie. I'm hoping there's a fourth to play Magic with us when we meet up. That's gonna be fun. Cheers to you, Master Champagne.
Can I play the clip now?
Yeah.
Themselves and talk about hurting themselves. This is about what Glowshine was saying. That is the alleged accusation against you.
And that's false. I have a screenshot of them on Queens vomiting into a trash can from the...
Okay, wait. The allegations are false because she has a screenshot of the Queens throwing up.
Well,
Tell me where...
She didn't say they were false, right?
She just said they were false because I have a screenshot of the Queens throwing up in trash cans. Did you not hear her?
Can we replay that then? I didn't realize she said they were false. I thought she just completely deflected from answering.
No, that's how she deflects. Let's see.
This is about what Glowshine was saying. That is the alleged accusation against you.
And that's false. I have a screenshot of them on Queens vomiting into a trash can from the Pay Pig chat where people were encouraging that and enjoyed it. And the point I was making is there are places on the internet where people hurt themselves and do sadistic things, and people enjoy that. And I'm not saying that LCU as a whole is representative of that, but the reason why I don't want to do punishments, as Brantley was yelling at me about, was because I feel it's a slippery slope. It starts with me dressing at sweet tea, then it's me eating cat food, then it's me putting icy hot in my eye, then it's me eating human shit or making myself vomit.
Okay, wait a minute. One, you put icy hot in your eye because you wanted to. That was not a punishment.
I did it to save you from a punishment. I was your hero.
You always blame me.
What?
For the stupid shit you
Keem
do.
was trying to make you do a punishment, and I interjected and I put icy hot in my eye. I stopped that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Okay. And to defend myself, I wouldn't really eat shit, okay? That was a comparison of if I went to prison, I would eat my own shit to make people think I'm crazy, to leave me the fuck alone. And to put me in the crazy ward because they got better beds from what I
Now
get.
that I know what her definition of self-harm is, maybe the server she was talking about was people paying to watch other people eat mustard.
Maybe.
She tried to say eating mustard was self-harm.
Yeah, bro.
Which I guess for $1.50 at Costco, I'd be self-harming on the regular.
Right?
A slippery slope. These are all things that have been on. These are all things that have been done on the LCU.
Clock it. So,
and by the way, Brantley would never make you eat cat food. That is strictly a Becky thing.
Look, everybody who thinks that you have to eat cat food or do a punishment or anything in the LCU, you're a fucking idiot, and you probably do have to do it. Like, nobody has to do anything here, right? You have to be entertaining. You have to be engaging. You have to just keep the audience engaged. Like, if you got what it takes, you could be Keemstar, right? There's nothing here that says you can't be Keemstar. You just gotta fucking be it. The problem is, most of these fucking people here are mimics, and they see the reaction to Becky eating cat food. And they're like, oh yeah, if we hit the goal tonight, we're gonna eat cat food. And by the way, if we get a crown, we're gonna eat cat food. And by the way, we're gonna do cat food. It's kind of fucking stupid. It's kind of dumb, right?
It's like the dancing train that Roxy and Becky swear that they made up, even though Tess had been doing it for over a month. Just saying.
Yeah, but you don't have to do anything here. It's all entertainment, right? Pupstar, who said that's a lie, or she said that's not true, or whatever. So she denied it, right? So quickly, and then deflected into saying all the horrible things that people do here, which I made the same point when word got out that she was in a server the other night on Rewind when it came out. I said, sounds like the LCU. I made that joke immediately.
Mm.
Everybody glossed over it, but I'm a brilliant genius.
No ego at all.
It's not ego, it's actual observance. But it's funny, right? Because, yeah, we do shit like that here, too. The difference is we're fucking entertaining within TOS publicly. This is a show. When you do this shit in a server, you know what? You know what, Pupstar? In a server, when you talk about it in a fucking VC with people saying self-harm, and they say, that sounds weird, you know what the difference is? You come out and say, oh, it's not weird. It's just like the LCU. We just sit there and we make people eat mustard and eat cat food, and we laugh at it and pay them to do it. And we say, oh, yeah, that's just like here. That's what you're trying to say, right? But you're not saying that. You're saying, oh, that's not true. You're making it fucking weird because you're not answering, and you're saying, this is how bad this is here. I'm not going to do these things here because it's a slippery slope. And before long, I'll be eating shit, which nobody here is doing.
No.
So now we're led to believe that it actually is as bad as we thought it was because you're not answering directly. But because you're young and you're dumb and you think you know everything, you do everything terribly. And that's why,
Billy.
And that's why you're gone right now. Because you can't handle the truth, nor can you handle the lies. And now you're gone.
Well, here she is threatening legal action.
Course that, and I will say this: if you want to continue and push these allegations, we can take this into a legal route. And on that note, I would be disengaged from this conversation completely and let it be known that that's my stance. I do not. That is grotesquely false, and it's very sad and sadistic of you to try and paint this narrative. What I said was the reason why I do not want to engage in punishment.
Those servers talk for
themselves. I do not want to hurt myself for money, and I do not want to. I'm sure that there are places where that shit not even.
Okay, so you keep looping. So I'm going to make this very, very clear.
Okay, exactly. Yes.
We are saying
you're right. I keep looping. Yes,
we are saying that you allegedly were.
Okay, and she kept muting her. But anyway, she threatened legal action. By the way, Pigtails is back.
Yeah, Pigtails said in chat here she'd be coming back a couple days ago. We had the scoop here on LolcowRewind. Ava says the first time I saw a dancing train was when Rastoff made Mitch do it when he was doing Aussie tryouts. Yeah, the dancing train thing. Look, I'll tell you guys a secret. LCU didn't even invent that shit. People have been dancing for donos way before this. Everything that you've seen in the LCU is a variable begging thing that's happened in streaming for a long time.
For a long time. So any of these motherfuckers saying we did it first in this universe, they're lying to you.
Well, I mean, if they brought it to this universe, good for them. When everybody was running around doing dog collar shocking thing, I was mad that I had a pacemaker in because I was doing that stuff years ago. I was sleeping during a 24-hour stream with a shock collar on my neck, getting woken up for $20 donos. That shit was fucking hilarious. But it's like this shit happens, right?
Yeah.
Nobody here is brilliant and new. Maybe Keem. Some of the stuff Keem does when he's grifting on live is pretty impressive. But even then, when he's trying to get Congo balls to become a member, that was ripped from Connor on test. You know, when we rip things here, we're ripping it from there. We're all just Baggy the fridge. We're all just Baggy Boop. Devin Allheight says, love you guys. Thanks for all the content. Love you too. Appreciate you. Rick Sanchez says, Billy, I'm on the vodka again. Very insecure. And I will not be at prom with my drunk crush, Becky. I love her thickness. Well, Becky's back, Rick. And if Becky's watching right now, I'm going to say this. Becky, Rick Sanchez loves the vodka. And I think he also loves your thickness. It may or may not have to do with the vodka. But I'll tell you this, Becky. If you want a man to hold you down, maybe Rick Sanchez is the one to keep you grounded. Think about that.
We good? I can't see you because I have my other screen up. I couldn't see you. I'm sorry. I don't have 3 screens.
Yeah, I was miming the rest of my thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay. So this is where he's talking about illegal content in the server Keemstar is.
You said that you found out. Did you give her the list or did she get it from someone else?
Beans did not get the list from me. No. But the servers that she was in have potentially illegal stuff in them. They are not good at all. Yeah.
She needs to be banned.
Well,
straight up banned
is.
Well, after this list came out, I had a meeting with the moderators and she was banned.
Okay, good.
But she was in some really dark, bad stuff. Like really bad stuff.
Oh my God.
And she accused us of hacking her. And that's how we got the server list, and that's not true. And
and we've already explained that part.
Yeah.
Let's see. 117:05. When Baja steps up.
Connor Ford says, I made Nightmare Rich begging for a membership. It was a good run, Connor Ford.
Good job, Connor.
Yeah, if you guys want to, Connor Ford's gray in our chat. If you guys want to just spam gifteds until Connor becomes a member, it's just spam them mercilessly. No.
Yes.
Lolcow Gooner says, Pup Star's no pop star. Washed up, has been, low bar. Oh, no way.
Damn.
Bars.
Damn. All right, so this is where Baja comes up and they're talking about the server she's in.
Right? Like what were the type of discords are we talking about?
So the Discord server that we got a flag for was related to self-harm.
And we looked into the Discords. I don't know these servers personally. I can only go by descriptions of them. So again, all of this is alleged, but there was a lot of NSFW stuff. There was a lot of e-girl and e-boy stuff. There was a lot of references to trolling communities that we know are somewhat dangerous and linked to doxing online. And I'm not saying that she's directly doing any of that. I can't know. I even stumble upon the server by accident, potentially, I guess. But she joined back in March in Discord and accrued 40 plus servers in 3 months. So she's been very, very, very active. And you know, some of the stuff that was most concerning to us is that in some of the descriptions of the servers, there was references to things like Roblox, and then things like they would say 3-year-old server, bada e-girl, and it was very weird that they were putting 3-year-old, right? So I mentioned it to the mods, and I was like, I don't know, and it was a recurring thing that we were seeing through some of these servers, so it felt like a pattern. And so we chose to take action to remove her from the community.
Well,
you did the right thing, man.
Thank you.
So there you go. That's why they removed her.
I mean,
it's to keep us safe. You never know.
You can't know what those servers had in them. That's just not what they have access to. They don't know, right? They don't know. Very weird names, very questionable names. Huge ass says, what the fuck does that mean? You don't know, right? But when she's in the voice chat saying that she's in self-harm servers where people get paid to self-harm, that's what started this investigation. We just had to go with, the mods had to go with what they had access to, and that was the list of servers she was in.
Well, that's the thing, Huge Ass. Huge Ass says weird for a 19-year-old female to be in a... Okay, here's the thing, Huge Ass. It could have been she just joined a friend server and not know. Because most people, let's be honest, most people don't read the rules of the server. Most people don't even read what the server is about. Most people don't read the description of a server. They just join it.
Yeah. Who knows what they were? Who knows why she was there? Don't want to speculate that. Don't want to.
Right.
Don't care. When she was brought in to explain what she was talking about, instead of explaining like a normal human being who was in a normal situation could, if it was normal, she deflected and said, the LCU is a place where you go from eating cat food to human shit. Sounds like she didn't want to talk about anything normal. So I have to assume there was nothing normal there and she had something to hide. That's my assumption. Yep. And if I'm bad for making that assumption, I don't care. Bye. LolcowGooner says, Baja, if you give me your servers, you could be on Milkers. Damn. Quantum Chris says, Pupstar's entire pattern of behavior, ain't no way she's not in those bad servers, not actively a part of it. Like, you can't use her age as an excuse for her intelligence. She exclaims herself to be. It's funny because the first night she showed up on Dark, she showed up via Tech Protect. They were from like some server that they didn't want to name. I don't know what group they were from. But the first thing she did when she got here was she showed like a jar with a skull in it. And she was really big into macabre. She was really big into dead things. And that was something that she was really big on. So she had a bunch of dead butterflies behind her. And she was really talking about brain analysis and how she wanted to talk about, she was going into neuroscience. So maybe there's a part of her that is really into fucked up shit. And that's part of what makes her want to go into studying brains, because her brain might be a little fucking weird, right? Who knows? Yep. Boogie, you're live on LolcowRewind.
I haven't been able to watch the show tonight. I am fucking depressed.
Oh, dude. I bet.
Like, okay, look. I've talked to Desi.
Yeah.
I get a feeling she's coming back for sure. And I feel like when she gets here, she's going to be double dedicated, okay?
Yes.
Here's the fucking thing. My issue right now is I am so codependent with her. I don't know what to do. We were in the middle of watching The Mandalorian. We just started season 3. What do I watch tonight? I don't know what the fuck to put on. I have to feed the fish. I have to feed the fucking dogs. I have to fucking wipe my own ass. I like, what am I supposed to do? How do I, what?
Boogie, do you have okay, Boogie, I have a series that I like to watch if I'm really depressed. And it makes me happy. I have a set of different shows that I What?
Me too. It's The Office, and then I shared The Office with her. And
Okay.
Now I can't watch it.
Do you have another one? Because I have several. Mine is Jersey Shore. If I'm depressed and I feel down, I go to watch Jersey Shore.
You know what? I haven't watched it in a long time, and I haven't showed it to her yet. Trailer Park Boys. I'm bringing up Netflix right now.
Hell
Boogie,
yeah. Trailer Park Boys, that's an awesome show.
Boogie, have you ever seen...
Hello to
one second.
cat.
Po Boy! Thank you for the hello to...
Boy.
I'm looking up a show right now. It was short-lived. I think you might like it. I just have to look up the name of it because if you've seen it, then you're fucked. But I think it might be a good show to get into while she's gone because it was a short one.
Yeah.
Have you seen Better Off Ted?
Loved it.
Fuck!
I don't know why it didn't get more seasons.
Oh
It's
my
one of
God!
my all-time favorite comedies. It's so good.
Watch it. Go watch it.
Shit, you're not wrong.
See?
I thought I could put you on to Better Off Ted, but you've already seen it, dude. But yeah,
Yeah. Dude, okay. All right. Here's another dumbass thing, dude. I was 600 pounds. I've seen most TV shows at this fucking point.
yeah.
Here's another thing. Normally, after work, I come in here, I play a little bit of Fallout 76, and her and I bullshit and chat while I'm like getting caught up with my dailies and stuff. I don't want to do it. Magic the Gathering Arena just dropped Final Fantasy. It's so fucking popular. The servers crashed. I got on there. I did one sealed. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is stupid. I just don't give it. Like, man, there's something about Desi, and you might have noticed it when you were around her. She's like a battery. Like the energy she puts off just makes me want to exist. And like makes me want to do shit. And she's not here. I don't want to do shit. I was thinking about going to bed. Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't want to do nothing. What's the fucking point of all of it? I don't know. And then, did y'all talk about Rastoff?
Not yet. Go ahead.
Today's episode, he actually yelled at me till he got red-faced, and I was actually really proud of him.
People say you look like the Kool-Aid Man.
I was too because you thoroughly fucking you thoroughly fucking deserved it.
Yeah, well, 100%. I'm a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Call me a piece of shit. I'll be a piece of shit. But I'll tell you something else. I'm a piece of shit that has entertained people for fucking 17 years, 18 years. I've been making online content since 1996, motherfucker. And I have entertained tens of thousands of people. And when I tell that motherfucker he needs to either shit or get off the pot, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay. I'm so proud of him for yelling at you.
Good, me too. 100%.
I think
That's
there was
one good thing he did today. He can't talk too good. He don't have very good opinions. He can't entertain, and he won't get out of his fucking chair. So at least he crashed out. We have that. We have that on record now. At least he's entertaining when he crashes out.
Has he thought about eating human shit? Pupstar gave that as the final level.
True.
Dude, what was that bitch even on? I don't understand. Like, no one's like, okay, I'm gonna pull back the curtain again. I said it earlier on live. If I get asked, and yes, none of this is scripted, none of it's behind the scenes. Go fuck yourselves. I don't know where they get that from. But if I say no, like during the facial tattoo touch-up, right? At Fat Camp, I said no. I had to say it pretty fucking loud. But there's consent in everything I've chosen to do. I've been able to say no at every step of the way. If I said no, it was respected. Have I been asked to do crazy shit? Sure. But there's no harm in asking. And I don't know what the fuck this bitch is on against. Now, if somebody asked me to eat human shit, my answer is no. No one's fucking done it. No one's going to fucking do it. That bitch is retarded. And now I'm looking at this list. I've heard some of the things that she was doing outside of the LCU. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
I'm just so confused. Allegedly, I mean, I don't know how accurate what I've heard is, but if any of that shit is real,
There's a Xylee eats poop in the chat.
do you eat poop? Have you eaten poop?
she started it, Boogie.
I said it when I was drunk that if I was ever sent to prison, I would shit in my hand and eat it up. That way they knew not to fuck with me because they would think I was crazy. And then I doubled down on it when I was sober the next day.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I heard a story about White Onion Prison. My friend was working up there in Pound. And that's the maximum security prison in Pound, Virginia, where my land is. I think the DC sniper ended up there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was working there, and one of the inmates took his shit, smooshed it up in his mouth, and when they were opening the fucking little window to give him something or get something out of it, he spit liquid shit all over the guard.
I can see that in men's prison, but not women's prison. Women's prison is like daycare.
Prison is prison. You got
No, it's not.
You catch the biggest bitch in there, whoop her ass, and then eat your own shit.
Women's prison is like Girl Scout camp. It's so different than men's prison. It's funny that you got White Onion prison because here in
it's red onion.
Here in my state, the state prison is Walla Walla State Prison, and Walla Walla is the onion, like the onion.
Walla Walla, Washington.
It's so funny.
I mean, they don't want to be like a vegetable. They don't want to be like a tasty fruit or anything. They don't want to be like the cherry prison.
They just be locking people up next to the onion fields, don't they?
Oh, think about it though. Onions got layers the same way a jail does.
Oh, Shrek be in prison, dude.
Holy anyway, the point that I'm making is goodbye, pop star. The only thing I ever really had against her was you weren't entertaining. That's it.
She really wasn't.
Same problem I got with Rastoff. He ain't live material. He's not live material.
It's not the same with Rastoff as it was with
put him on
Puffstar.
rewind.
Shut the fuck up.
Now my mom, who is constantly watching all the shows, she's a huge
what
fan.
you think of Rastoff?
Well, she hasn't said anything about Rastoff yet. She does have opinions of you though, Boogie. She said there's more than one way to skin a cat. Boogie and everyone doing the yelling and fighting gets me to leave and come back later when the content may be better and easier to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's our producer.
If you want to crash out on my mom, Boogie, I'll allow it.
And I love
Don't
your mama.
you dare.
And I got nothing but love for your mama because she gave me one of my favorite people on this goddamn planet. But that said, when I yell at a motherfucker, the numbers go up. You may leave, Miss Producer. But everybody else tunes in to watch me shit on a motherfucker, and I will shit on a motherfucker.
You be nice to Mama Fridge.
I love her. I ain't got nothing but love for her. Mama Fridge, God bless you.
I was going to see how Boogie was going to play that. My mom's a fucking mark, though. She would have responded with something even harder, and I would have read that on the show.
Good. Fuck. All right, how about this? Hey, Mama Fridge, go fuck yourself. Bring it on.
Boogie, that's my mom, Boogie.
Billy's mother.
That's my own mom you're talking about, Boogie. My mom was good to me, Boogie. My mom was good to me.
That clap back. Give me that clap back.
She just said, I'm glad Rastoff crashed back. I do love Boogie. She probably said that before you said what you just said, though, because my mom's a slow typer. Imagine what she's about to say now that you've said that. She's probably going to take it.
Rip me up. Rip me up.
My mom just said, Boogie's mom has no taste. I would have never touched that fat shit.
I got taste, so look at dinner.
That looks delicious. Whoa! How you eating like that? Desi ain't home.
Well, Desi don't like
restaurant.
Desi don't like bone-in chicken, and Chad knows how to cook. I'm gonna eat.
If Boogie's not watching, my mom didn't actually say that last line.
No, it sound good. No,
I ad-libbed that.
No,
my mom actually said you too, Boogie, with 4 heart emojis.
Aww. So Billy.
And then she said, Billy, like this, angry from what I did say. Sorry, Mom, I had to put words in your mouth. I was making content. But my mom
We
said
love
about
you, Mama Fridge.
my mom did say something about Pup Star. She said, she did this emoji, and she said, servers since March. Would it be possible she's researching for school papers? And then she said, you're probably right. Most people take psych classes to learn about self or those around them. Tool Vicarious says Californication or Sons of Anarchy are my go-tos. Good shows. Tool Vicarious says, let's be real, Xylee. Rastoff really is starting to suck. He's acting like Wings 2.0. I don't have to do it. It's so annoying. LolcowGooners says, welcome to the LCU. We got consumers and gooners, opportuners and losers. We got them rumor abusers and them big ego bruisers, boozers and snoozers. Rastoff sucks. Seth Looks says, another streamer I watch says, if you receive a gifted membership, you owe 5 members. You guys could steal that.
Wait, what?
What?
That's actually, if you receive a gifted membership, you owe us 5.
Yeah, that's way better. We're going to steal that tonight.
We're stealing that one.
Next person to gift starts the
Gifting train. The gifting
the
train.
grift train, yeah.
The
Next
grift train.
person.
There we
so
go.
if someone grifts 50, that's actually 5 times 50 is 200 grifted. We're going to be rich, Xylee, because 250 times 5 is 1250 on top of the 300 before. That's 1550, and that times 5, that's never going to end, Xylee.
Seth, good looking out. Now I know why your name is Seth Looks. Good
Brilliant. Seth Looks out.
There we go.
Excellent.
Good looking out. We're using that. Yeah, exactly, Sticky. Pay it forward with interest. A lot of interest. That's okay, though. You're paying
now
it forward.
you've piqued my interest.
There you go. Absolutely.
Phantom Void says, one of my personal favorite shows is Always Sunny. Also, Becky is the D in the LCU. There you go. Papa Heart starts it off with 1 grifted, 1 hard, 1 simple. Now, who got it? There you go. Mark Rebel Games. It's Mark Rebel Games. You owe 5 grifted now. If you receive a grifted membership, you owe 5 grifted. Coacheese.
Oh, shit, Coacheese.
Dorothy Gale, you owe 5 grifted now. We're calling you out. If you receive the
grifted.
Meowser, see, look at that. Meowser, Son Goku, we're calling you out.
You owe us 5.
Don't actually do it, guys. We're joking.
Nah, fuck that shit. You owe us 5.
Huge ass coming through with the grifted.
Exactly.
Look at Chrissy.
You owe us 5.
Chrissy, you owe us. We're writing this down in our notebooks.
And Connor still isn't green.
What the hell, people? Man?
Connor
what the hell?
still isn't green.
What the heck, man? It's really fun to grift in the LCU. 1, you make money. 2, Tool Vicarious sends a grifted. See?
There you go.
The grifted trains come in. We use peer pressure. This is all fun. It's fun to do peer pressure.
Yeah.
But we have to remember. We have to remember. B Crush got grifted membership. You owe us 5 grifted now. Are we doing it right? Are we doing it right, Seth Looks?
I don't.
Because he says if you receive a gifted membership, you owe 5 members. That's what.
You owe 5 members. 5.
You owe 5. Remember, if you receive a gifted membership, you owe 5 members. That's what he says, right? But we're over here personally calling them out like fucking bookies. We're like, you owe 5 members.
According to you, I'm a fucking snitch.
That was a whole episode ago.
Oh, so it doesn't count anymore? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, you hold on to things way too much.
I told you I'm a vengeful bitch.
Yeah, but you act like I give a fuck about your feelings all of a sudden.
And you act like I give a fuck about you calling me a snitch.
You just brought it up.
Yeah, because I'm vengeful.
My mom says, I know, I'm used to it, B. About what, Mom? Me lying on your name? Was that what you're saying? Sorry, Mom. That makes me look like a horrible son.
So listen, Cafe, I'm not going to forget this time. You remember the video they went over and I forgot to show you yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, they did it again today.
They did it again?
They did it again.
How can they keep getting away with this?
They keep exposing you video by video. You see what video that is?
The fuck,
Leafy is
dude?
here. I think I finally snapped.
This isn't fair. This was this was a private video. People aren't supposed to see this.
It's out there.
This was in my who hacked me? Was Whatsu hacked me?
He's probably on their docket team, but on their secret docket team because he left the server.
LolcowGooner says, clip it. Rewind Bullies chat for members. Quote test. Damn it.
All right, ready?
We got caught again. Wrath the Emperor sent 5 grifted. Remember, guys, if you get a grifted, you owe 5 grifted. Remember that.
5.
And we wrote you down.
Not 4, not 3, not 2, not 1. 5.
We wrote you down in our steel notebook. We're coming to get you. Lucky Tiger says, I'm glad Rewind is the only show that doesn't bet. Bet. Let's watch this leaked. This is basically the equivalent of
by the way,
having your private videos leaked.
Okay.
This revenge prawn.
But I hope that Leafy knows I'll smoke him like the 2 blunts that are hanging out his nose.
Billy the Fridge!
Leafy.
Oh, I'm excited for the song.
You came out to play. Sorry I missed you, Leafy. I was busy whooping ass! Tossing fish in that ass, Leafy.
I was gotta say the hair is
You have
glorious.
your army of children, but don't worry.
Oh, your hair is glorious.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, Ken. That was sweet of you to say. Bigfoot alt says, Rewind, have you made the pledge to the NDF? Glamas is in hiding, and now we march on Queens. Will you join NDF? Dude, whatever happened to Glammy?
Absolutely. I'm with y'all.
Whatever happened
100%.
to... No, fuck that. I'm anti-NDF. Matter of fact, y'all better come for Rewind now. If you who ain't did nothing to nobody, y'all need to find her.
Leave Glammy alone.
Y'all need to find her. Y'all need to change your efforts to finding Glammy now.
Can you please... Listen, can y'all bring Glammy back, please?
Yeah.
Can y'all bring Glammy back?
Y'all need to find Glammy. Then we'll talk.
There's so many other targets in this universe you could just work on getting rid of them. Glammy wasn't one of them.
We need a peace treaty until you bring Glammy back. I'm calling for a peace treaty.
Is that what we're doing? We're calling for a peace treaty?
I'm calling right now for a peace treaty until Glammy comes back. You can go after Queens, though. I don't give a fuck about that. But you gotta bring Glammy back. And Rick the Emperor says, my grifted IOU for the future. Love you guys. That was very sweet of you, Rick the Emperor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lucky Tiger says, Berg. Fuck my life. Damn it. Glad Rewind's the only show that doesn't beg, not bet. I was going to bet. I was just about to start making bets. I was going to bet on how long until we beg again. Well, I would have lost that bet because I was going to say not now, but I just begged now. Thank you. Thank you for the grifted. You Bust, he says, Home Improvement, The Office, and King of the Hill. These are my emo shows. Dude, I wish I had time for emo shows. I need to do emo shows again. Let's go. All
right.
Yeah.
I have toys to keep them busy, Leafy. We can play with blocks. We can play with sand. We can play with dirt, Leafy. We can bury the children in the dirt, Leafy.
What the fuck is wrong with you in this?
What do you mean?
You think I'm a fucking fool? I'm a grown-ass man. You're punking me out. Little fucking kids are punking me out. You see, Leafy. You know. I could fucking end you. I'm a giant. This is my party. I won't be crying. You, Leafy. You will be the one crying.
Got turned up.
You, Leaf.
I hit a stud.
You can tell because you're like boom, boom,
Yeah, I punched right into a stud.
Billy pop off.
All right.
You're like, I'm not.
No. The song was playing.
Oh.
Hold on. Did you recognize the song?
Was it from fucking? It was Goodbye Horses, right?
Yes. Damn, you actually fucking knew it.
So, what was the point of that video? Can you explain that video, please?
Don't you know I was like the bane of 13-year-olds' existences in 2016? They thought I was going to kill their favorite YouTuber, Leafy.
Billy, this pig is disappointed in you. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Period.
Was it a negotiation? Purple Flurp.
You said...
I called for truce until we find Glammy.
Isn't a truce a negotiation? Just saying.
Is it?
Yeah. Now, if we declare guerrilla warfare on the motherfuckers, that would be something different. That wouldn't be, a negotiation. But trying to do a truce is a negotiation. It's a negotiation tactic. Just saying. I ride with Purple Flurp on that.
Is a negotiation tactic.
Yes!
There's a possible war crime here. The Glamas genocide needs to be figured out. Where is Glammy?
Okay, where's Buff and Zay? Where's Buff and Zay?
Look,
I'm sorry.
It would be one thing. It would be one thing. It would be one thing if it was just Buff and Zay going against Glammy and Tech Talk, right? But you got Nightmare and Twiggy in the Rewind Discord jumping on Glammy.
Yep.
You got Gutsu Watsu jumping on Glammy. You got Keemstar taking Gutsu Watsu's side. There's a whole bunch of people that made Glammy decide to just disappear, maybe. Or maybe it has nothing to do with any of them at all. We don't know. So I'm saying...
Billy, you're so soft and lovable. Lol.
True. Purple Flurp says, would you call a truce to find Osama, or would you flatten the land he is on? I'm saying there's been too many people dumping on Glammy Lambie. Until we find her, we're not going after Glamerson Lambert. Okay? That's the rule.
What? What Glamerson?
I'm using her legal name.
Lambert?
When she's missing, I'm using her legal name. Until she's found, Glamerson Lambert is no kill zone, okay? Not gonna fuck around. Not gonna fuck around with her stage name. Glamerson Lambert is missing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. We want Glammy back.
I got word that the NDF takes no prisoners. So until I have a confirmed kill, I need to know where she's at.
Okay, I got a question. Just focus on me for a second. I got a question.
I just doxed her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you start freaking the fuck out. You start using people's real names.
She gone. I'm worried.
I know.
She gone.
I know, but okay, you know me. I'm a pessimist. I think 10 steps ahead, okay? So listen to me real quick.
I'm all ears.
Between me and you. Let's pretend these people aren't here, right? What do we do if they start coming for us?
Do you think I give a fuck about that?
That's my boy, because I don't give a fuck either.
Do I fuck with the war?
Do you fuck with the war?
I don't fuck with the war. I'm a fucking warrior.
Period.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to know one thing. Glammy is gone for real. And I will make jokes about her being gone, but I am very serious when I'm saying she was not okay. And there were a lot of people adding on to that.
And I will say this, y'all wouldn't have pulled that shit in the Rewind VC had me or Billy been in there.
Yeah. And I'm pointing out that everybody who was polling that shit, you all should relax if she comes back, or she should not be allowed back. But this playing with Glammy thing, It needs to either be a fucking official celebrate Glammy's downfall thing, or we need to check in on her. It needs to be one or the other, because she's obviously going through something right now. And if you care about her, let's check in on her. And if not, let's not send Twiggy and everybody after her. And the nerds, I thought it was funny when it was Nerd versus Tech Talk. All right? But when it's everybody else, if this contributes to her, it might not even be contributing to her. But I do worry about Glammy. Buff Weeb says, war. Why'd the Queens get 5 and we got 2? This is war, dude. This
Buff
is
Weeb,
war.
Holy shit.
This is war.
Queens get, wait. The Queens get 5 and we get 2? Really? My guy, really?
I know why. He's strategic. He's smart. He's one of my people, you know.
Okay.
Buff is one of mine, you know. I'm very proud of him.
That.
He has to give 2. He's too close to us in the leaderboard. If he gives 5, he might regret it at the end of the month.
True.
He's smart.
True.
He's smart. I'm proud of him.
I am too. I'm proud of nerds.
Purple Flirp says, an enemy of the state is never safe when the NDF is on patrol. Damn. Nail Slammer with the LOL. And Quantum Chris says, maybe the NPC finally became sentient and realized she could be more productive doing literally anything else than something that does nothing but bring down her mental health, as clearly shown before. That could be the case too. We don't know. I just hope that whatever is happening with Glammy, that she's all right. I just hope she's all right. You Bussy says, what if Glammy's husband pulled the wings? And not going to finish reading that.
Good job, Billy. You're learning. Good job, Billy. Good job. I'm proud of you, buddy.
He wouldn't do that.
No. Not at all.
He's a very calm guy. Spoiler alert. He wouldn't hurt a fly, but he would smoke one. Dude's very chill.
You ain't wrong there.
Nail Slammer says Zyler and Biller. There you go. We gotta change our names to Zyler and Biller now.
Oh God, the Mountain Dew went down the wrong pipe.
Oops, sorry. I think Glammy and maybe Brantley tried to reach out to her. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm just waiting for.
I messaged her too and asked if she was okay.
I also messaged her and got no response, but it is one Buff Weeb says the NDF forces are gathered. Sidi Haram will be defeated. The Glamas forces are in shambles. War. Damn, Buff with the $10 donor. Now we're got way more than Queen's got. He's just fucking raining on the parade. Let's bring in Alex. Alex always has something good to say. Alex, your opinions. Becky's back. I know you were a big Becky fan. What's your opinion on everything tonight?
I think the Queens are actually getting back on track. They're actually making the right moves. Okay. And the views are actually good.
Yeah,
they got a lot of views.
Views were up tonight. I think there was a lot of participation. I saw a lot of love there at the end of the stream. Lily Masai says, got a long hospital day tomorrow. Sending everyone love and good vibes.
Hospital day tomorrow. Sending everyone love and
good vibes. We love you. Hope you get better.
Lily, you're going to be in my thoughts all day tomorrow, and I will
absolutely, Lily.
I will be very happy to hear from you on the other side of that. Yeah, Alex, thank you for showing
sending positive vibes your way, Lily.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear from you on the other side of your day. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
The hospital.
True, what a day now see you.
Yeah.
What a day.
Alex, you got Becky back. Was it a good day for you? Were you missing her?
I was missing her a little bit. I was getting tired of Tina a little bit. I miss my Becky.
Oh. See, I talked to Tina a little earlier today. Spoiler alert. I was texting with Tina.
I know you did because I talked to her afterwards.
I was sleeping a lot. I woke up way too early And I was like, I skipped a day of my meds. So I was like, I figured I'd catch up on them this morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was trying to take a nap, and I caught my nap in the middle of talking to Tina. So I missed a lot of the convo with Tina. I think she probably hit you up when I fell back asleep. But she was like, well, today's the day. Becky's back.
Yep.
So
indeed.
We had Becky back though. So this is a new era for Queens, you think, Alex?
I think so. I think we're going to get back on track.
That's the plan. It's a new world.
That fourth spot is a jinx. Everybody say that fourth spot's a jinx.
Yeah, they can't stay in that fourth spot.
Yeah, they cannot. It is, yeah. Freaky, I can see in the chat saying hi.
Hi. Anything else you want to say about any other shows, or just Queens today?
Rewind's actually kind of pretty lit.
Hell yeah!
Thank you. Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you, Alex.
But I do not have the Rewind VC, but I just want to pop in here and say hi.
Okay.
I love you guys.
I appreciate you, Alex.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in and giving your Queens report. I like to get the Queens report from you because you give me a good perspective. So next time you're up here, we're gonna bring you up and get your opinion on Queens again. Thank you, Alex. You have a good one.
Alex, you have a great night.
Later.
Can't afford to pay my immigration lawyer now, but at least we get to see Xylee dance.
Shit!
Green heart emoji.
Yes.
They got it within the last 30 seconds. I was sitting here going, don't make it, don't make it.
You thought you were gonna get away with it, didn't you? Dance party, dance party, dance, 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 dance. Thank you again, Alex. Oh, Scott Gleason says dance party.
Alex, the face wasn't for you. The face was for them. that face wasn't for you. I love you, Alex. You're awesome.
Xylee.
I'm getting
Billy
it.
Hill wants to know, what is war good for? Absolutely everything. RWO.
I love war.
I don't love
Y'all don't
war.
understand.
I don't love war.
I do.
I'm actually a lover, not a fighter. I'm just impeccably good at both.
Bruh.
What was that?
That was too much.
What do you mean, the at the end?
No, the whole I'm good at both type shit.
Why is that too much?
I don't need to hear that from you.
The audience did. You know how many people out there, I'm their hero?
No, quite a bit. Quite a bit. I hear it all the time, actually.
They need to know that you don't have to choose between the two.
I always like war.
Yeah,
war's fun.
They don't realize that, like, some people were just fighters, right? They were just focused on fighting. That's how they won. Some people were just lovers, and that's usually how they got conquered. But the Vikings were the best of both worlds. When they
were, you're not wrong.
When they came to conquer you, the women were like, why do they smell so much better than our men? They're so much taller and more handsome. They have long hair. What's going on? And I am from Viking stock. So I got the best of both worlds. And of course, my mother was the Viking stock. So I get that from my nurturing side, right?
Okay.
My father was the narcissistic, slick as shit side. So that's
where you get that from.
Yeah, that's what makes me even worse, right?
Oh, so war and peace.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have that. Well, I kind of had it, but I kind of ignored the peace side and I went with the war side. Because my two parents were like that. Dad was all laid back. My mom is the feisty one. Actually, every woman in my family just going back to back to back. Every single one of them assholes, bitches, right? And I just took that mantle on. You know, it's like family tradition.
My dad was a fighter. All right. But he was like the fucking pit bull style of fighter.
Mm.
My mom, she was the lover, the sweet person, but she had the Viking blood. So I get the tenacity of both from both sides.
I respect it.
I'm just built differently. I'm built different.
I respect it. I got it. I get it.
So now I live my life trying to run away from this destiny. I'm like, I don't need to fight. I don't need to love. I can just eat my way into heaven, right? That was my thought. I'll be a 600-pound man and I won't sin. No.
Purple Flirt's got a great point. I'm down with Purple Flirt.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? We should pillage. And the other thing that Vikings did, I mean, kind of wild to suggest. Am I suggesting that? Yes. Seth Look says, how do we feel about the band War? They did Lowrider, The Cisco Kid, The World is a Ghetto, and other hits. They're great. They're fantastic.
Biller is my hero.
Nail Slammer. That's why I live how I live. What is it good for? I can name a couple somethings. Pillage. The other thing Vikings did. I don't think the Vikings did the other thing. I think that the people who lost their women to the Vikings.
Happy to finally catch the best show with Billy the Real and Xylee gets fridge. Tell Rastoff and Boogie to stop fighting. They're scaring away the fat chicks this summer.
For real. Stop scaring away the fatties. Look at this bruise on my arm.
What the hell did you do?
I don't know. I usually wear long sleeves. I have no idea how long I've had this for. I'm just now seeing it.
Wait, did you get did they shoot you? Because I know you went to the hospital. Did they
That's
put a needle there?
This was like a week ago. Yeah. That's from the hospital. I'm like, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Quit scaring away the fat chicks, boy. Well, Boogie's probably fighting with Rastoff just to scare away the fat chicks.
True, because he don't like fat chicks.
For real. For real. Xylee,
right.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, God damn it. Are you going to dance with me?
I would dance just to dance.
I know. You're a dancer. I stopped dancing a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't go to things anymore.
Holding on, says Billy. Not sure if you want to claim being a Viking. They never even won a Super Bowl. I'm talking about the people the team talk about, right? I'm talking about I'm talking about those pretty, tall, nasty dudes that if you look into the writings of Vikings, the women would talk about how they smelled better than the Europeans.
Xylee the Wallflower. You gotta admit, this war is the most entertaining thing Glammy's done.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Not true, actually.
I
think Glammy's Crash Out was the most entertaining.
I haven't watched Glammy's part of the war.
Glammy's Crash Out was pretty fucking good. That was like good.
I don't even know what's Glammy's involved. Did Glammy do anything in the war?
No! I don't think she has done anything for the war.
Does she fuck with the war?
I don't think so.
I'm so confused.
They declared war and she took off. I think they kidnapped her.
They said they don't take hostages.
I don't believe them.
We can't make
terrorists lie all the time.
We can't make those accusations. The NDA claims not to be the terrorist.
I signed an NDA with Keemstar, not the NDF.
Did we sign NDAs?
I don't know. Did we?
I don't think
so.
I don't remember if we did, and if we did, I can't remember if we're allowed to talk about it.
I don't think I did. I don't know.
All
I know is if I signed one, I signed one with Keemstar. I didn't sign one with NDF.
Yeah, I don't care either way. I'm gonna spill everything live on LolcowRewind.
Exactly.
What is it good for? Nail Slammer.
She is Xyler, don't forget it.
Don't forget it, Xyler.
Wait, don't forget what?
You're Xyler, I'm Biller.
Why am I Xyler? Why are you Biller and me Xyler? Why is our name
future.
changing?
They're not the terrorist. Purple Flurp said.
Oh. Who's not the terrorists?
The NDF.
Obviously they are. They're taking hostages.
They're not taking. You're gonna get us canceled.
By
They're
who?
the defense force. They're obviously defending against the lowest show on the network.
Are they is
Yes.
the lowest show?
I don't
Hold
know.
on. Wait, I'm gonna go look. Hold on. Wait a minute. I have
You-
the song up, as you can see. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go look.
She's deflecting.
Let me find out.
This is
No,
pop
I'm
star
not.
levels of deflection.
No, they are. Wait, so are they going after Milker's next then?
I think they're going after Queens next. I don't know.
No, Milker's would be the next one up, and then Dawson's being Milker. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway. All right.
Milkers has had a bad month. They've had their show canceled. They had another show pulled down. They've had a whole lot of trouble.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is the song. Somebody clipped it and put it in the Discord, so thank God, because I couldn't find it. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This song is so ugh. Wait, why are you taking it? Yeah, okay, here we go. She's got a swagger. I'm gonna do the Zay dance. Do the Becky. Wait, Billy, do the Becky.
Backhand index pointing down, medium light skin tone, backhand index pointing down.
She's breaking down.
It's a fat girl summer.
But I'm doing shit for free, motherfuckers.
No day, but today 82 super chatted $20. I was fat, then I became anorexic.
All y'all motherfuckers donating to like Aussie and fucking cafe and shit, stop that. This pays for the camping trips and all the future shit. Donate here.
Y'all let them all in the circle. She's got one for me, one for my hood. Laughing so loud, making waves in the shade. Confidence glowing. Musk is right. Elon Musk is right.
Oh, Glammy, we miss you.
None of this is real. It's a fat
girl summer.
No one can deny.
One for me, one for my hook. Oh, I'm giving.
She's flying high, dancing in the sand, loving every vibe. Fat girl summer.
You want to call people that?
It's the time to shine.
Ladies and gentlemen of Lolcow Live, tomorrow will be the first annual Fat Camp. Becky's right. It's not going to be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.
Fuck.
What edit is this?
What the fuck?
Okay, there we go. That was the song. That's the only thing I could find with the song. Because I couldn't actually like find where they played it on stream.
You talked a really big game about how you could dance better.
Yeah,
than
because
everybody.
I wasn't doing all that because I'm a shit. Hold on.
What happened there?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was on a second Discord and I accidentally clicked the live on there.
Even cut your camera out. You were so shamed. Wallflower.
Yeah, because
Xylee gets wallflowered.
Because
Xylee gets wallflowered.
the one on
Ladies and gentlemen, Xylee gets wallflowered live on LolcowRewind. At least the
That was so retarded of me. What is wrong?
At least the cat danced.
I didn't mean to do that because you heard me go, oh shit. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I didn't mean to do that. At least I didn't do it in the middle of the dancing.
You having a good night?
No, we are having a good night. This was a fun show tonight. I will say that.
You're having a lot of
It's
fun.
been a fun show.
Everybody watching's having fun.
Yeah.
Purple
Oh, you want to hear Ken go off CD-ROM for not getting a redirect?
Yeah.
Because he said something about it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I am such an idiot. Holy shit. Good God.
CD Haram.
Good gracious.
He had no Glammy and no redirect.
Well, here's the thing about CD. CD can't do it past like 6 or 6:30, so he can't stay until 8.
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, honestly, that's the reason why they didn't get redirect. But here's this.
Poke Gaga said, did
Bro,
y'all watch
no.
Dolls at 1:43 or so? You should, with eyes closed. RWO for life. What happened then?
Wait, at what time? Hold on. At what time?
1:43 or so. I think, is that an hour 43 minutes or 1 minute and 43 seconds? We'll try both, maybe? 1 minute and 43, 1 hour and 43 minutes?
Did he answer you? Because I can't see the chat right now.
And not yet. So write 143 down and I'll wait till I'm done.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
No. Listen. You want to go after Beans, bro? You big bald motherfucker. You really? No, you're not big. You're only 6'8". I'm sorry, 5'8". I can't even fucking think straight, guys. You want to go after Beans and no. Listen.
Wait, CD-ROM's only 5'8"?
Yeah, which
I thought he was taller.
I thought he was 6'8" for a second there. I was like, that is big, Ken. But then he said,
I was
no,
like,
5'8".
that's pretty big, Ken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to her, you motherfucker. You ain't never gonna see the light of day in that sumbitch. Keep talking about finding holes. You ain't never gonna find no fucking hole, CD-ROM. Huh? Never. No. This entire shit is built on it, all right? If anyone deserves a fucking redirect, it's Came on Lolcow Live. If there's a second person or show that deserves a redirect, it's fucking LolcowRewind. If there's a third fucking show that deserves a redirect, it's Lolcow Nerds. If there's a fourth fucking show that deserves a redirect, it's Lolcow Cafe. You ain't nowhere in that totem pole, CD-ROM. Huh? No. No.
Damn right, Ken. Damn right,
I don't
Ken.
want to fucking do this. Like I ain't getting no fucking sleep, right? Because we're doing this 4-hour show now, right? And I got to do a nighttime job. It's probably going to get to the point I got to pick from the nighttime job or this fucking show. So I got to start thinking about that. And now I don't get a fucking redirect. All right.
I love a Ken crash out. I do love a Ken crash out.
Some Ken teent.
Did Poke Gaga answer whether it was a minute?
1 hour and 43 minutes.
1 hour, 43 minutes? Okay, you said the dolls?
Yeah, Dolls at 1 hour and 43 minutes. That was some Ken
Did I already
teents.
close them out?
Some Ken taunts.
I did. Let me get that. Hold on.
That was Bigfoot rising. He was pissed.
All right,
Kind of cool
143.
Greg says Ken is kind of scary. Kind of cool Greg. Is everything kind of something with you? You're kind of cool. Ken is kind of scary. Would he be kind of scary, Ken? I like it, though. Would I be kind of fat Billy? Probably not, right? You'd still call me very fat Billy, wouldn't you?
Okay. So what we have is Beans about to eat a whole clove of garlic. Sweet Tea did lemon juice, and I think Pigtails is doing lime juice.
So we got to watch this with our eyes closed?
All
right.
Yes.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Tell me when. Now?
Start, yeah.
Okay. Don't do your lip thing. I see
What?
you ready to do that shit. Stop it.
I have to hold my lip to close my eyes.
Stop it. No, you don't, Billy.
I do.
I see you, Miller.
It's how I close my eyes. I have botulism.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
2, man.
I'm
These
ready.
are healthy for you.
These are
In
this is
solidarity,
huge.
I'm ready.
This is
All right.
okay. 3, 2,
Ready?
1.
Oh, puppy. Fill my holes.
Oh my god. That was puppy.
Put it deeper, puppy.
It went up my nose.
Oh,
It went up
fuck
my nose.
yeah. Fuck
It
me,
went up my nose.
puppy.
It's not good.
Oh,
It went up my nose.
deeper
Oh
in
my
my
God.
holes.
Cigarettes.
Oh, fill out. What?
Tastes like cigarettes.
Oh god.
Is that what you said?
No,
Oh
Sue.
my God,
Thank you for the
Mama, that was-
grifted.
I'm gonna cry.
There ain't no bitch in me. There ain't no bitch in me. No bitch. There ain't no bitch here.
I'll put it in you,
Oh, I'm gonna
bitch.
throw up though.
I'll put it in you, bitch.
Oh, I'm a cute.
Oh, yeah.
Beans had it the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Billy! Yeah,
God,
bad
next
for
time,
you,
make sure you have lemon juice, Beans.
Uh-huh.
Number one rule.
There's gonna be lemon juice in you, bitch. Oh yeah, bitch.
Oh, fuck. I drank a lot, man. My whole mouth was full.
Oh, and I wanted to. I have something
Back
for a throwback, but I also brought.
Becko.
Just to put a throwback, bitch. This is how I got here.
You are a sick bastard. I swear to God, you're a sick bastard. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You told me I couldn't do the mouth noises.
Oh my God.
Daddy chill.
Touchy. That's worse coming from someone named Touchy.
Oh my God.
Cheers to you,
Jesus
Nusu.
Christ.
Yeah, I took that too far, but I did it on purpose. 204's finest says, Billy, you're so sexy. How much for a hug? Love you both. Love the show. I think guys have the best. I think you guys have the best show in the Lolcow universe. I always listen to you when I go to bed.
I know that
Thank you
lemon
for a great
juice hurt
sleeps.
them gum holes.
Oh,
Just want to make
God.
sure you all defeat Queens this month. RWO 44,444 LERF. AOK emoji.
4,444 for Lurf. Brr. Thank you, neglected Zipples.
Thank you, neglected Tipples.
Lemon juice, the acid, what do you think it would not sanitize, maybe? You think it would not help clean? Nusu, welcome to Bam World. Cheers to you, Nusu.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Beans says, I'm glad it wasn't me. I was busy dying from garlic. Dude, Beans, I saw you keeled over off that garlic, and I thought maybe you were a vampire. And I immediately felt bad for you based on those comments Boogie's made about vampires a couple weeks ago. I was like, Beans must have took those to heart that week when Boogie got clipped on Trauma Alert for talking about wizards, vampires, and other people very poorly. Xylee gets real.
Yes.
Buff Weeb's been waiting. Let's bring him in here. He might know something about Glammy. Buff, are you here to tell us about the whereabouts of Glammy
Where
Lambert?
is she?
Glamerson Lambert? Do you know? Tell us the whereabouts of Glamerson Lambert.
Excuse me. I would like to complain about something. Lolcow Aussie, where is your stream at so I can do a redirect?
Wait, are they missing too?
There's 15 minutes before they go live. Are they not going live tonight?
Buff, why you look like a Juggalo furry right now? Whoa. Oh, shit.
War. The CD Haram will be taken down, and the Glamath forces are in shambles. All the people that go against us will be next. Either join the fight or be destroyed.
Dude.
My question is, who's supposed to be scared of that?
They should have never given him anime. Poke Gaga says Bean's not wrong. She has her moment too. I, for one, cannot wait until everybody hates nerds again. I'm kidding. They're having a lot of fun over there. I love it. I saw Zay eat shit for so long, and some of it, I'll be honest, was deserved because her reactions can be not helpful. But also, everybody fucking dumped on her. So I understand. It's hard for her. And then I bring in someone to dump on her, but really, I brought in someone to help her. Buff Weeb, I didn't bring him in. He was here, but I pointed her in that direction. And look it, now they're here playing fucking war. This is cute. I like it. Good times. Good times. Xylee, are you finger blasting over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who I'm doing a damn redirect to.
Why? If they're not ready.
It's going to test, apparently.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's why, it would be really nice if they would have told people.
Well, we're doing a show, so don't worry about it.
I have to put a redirect in. If I don't put a redirect in, I get in trouble.
Not if nobody tells you.
True.
We have to do our show.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen at the Lolcow universe, I have to let you know something. Sometimes I feel like Rewind is the only show that doesn't know what's going on when we're the only show that is supposed to know. And that scares me. Sometimes I feel like Xylee and I are the only ones not in on the joke. And everybody's fucking with us.
Is that what it is? Do you think so?
I don't know. You're over here fucking trying to figure out a redirect at 20 minutes to the fucking show? Nobody told you?
Yeah.
The fuck?
It's okay. We got it.
Well, we got to do our show.
We've been doing our show. We're fine. Don't yell at me, motherfucker.
I'm yelling
We
at...
good. We good. We good, boo.
I'll yell at you
We
if
good.
I
We
want.
danced. We saw you spurging out about Leafy. We saw Ken spurging out, which was a great spurg out. I love me a Ken spurg out. All right. We talked shit about Becky. We had Alex up here talking good shit about Becky. We had a good night. We had Buff Weeb trying to act like an anime villain. We had a great night. And we danced. And you made some very inappropriate fucking things about the dolls when we listened to that shit with our eyes closed because Poke Gaga told us to. We had a great night.
True. Mau says it's National Iced Tea Day today, Billy. RWOT for let's fucking go. Is it really?
Oh.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
We watched Poke's video of the night. True.
Mm-hmm. We sure did. We had a great night tonight, I think.
Well, I just want to know why the
Where's
fuck
Glammy?
Glammy's gone.
I know.
And you're over here trying to figure out what's next when we're still cooking. They should have told you.
Yeah, they should have. I get that. It's
That's some
done. It's
bullshit.
over with. You don't have to hold on to it any longer. If you're going to hold on into it any longer, then you cuss at them for not fucking telling me, okay? With me trying to do my fucking job.
Your job is here on Rewind.
Yes, and that's part of the job on Rewind.
So they
is
get
to
no
the
redirect. They get no redirect. They get no redirect. They
I'm
get
not
no
getting yelled at
redirect.
for that shit.
Nope.
I ain't getting yelled at for that shit.
Nobody told you. That's their problem. Matter of fact, delete the redirect right now. Delete it right now.
No need for all that.
Guys, we're going to put up a goal right now. If we hit this goal in the next 15 minutes, we're deleting the redirect. Ladies and gentlemen, if we hit this goal in the next 15 minutes, we delete the redirect. How do you like them apples? 15 minutes. Glammy, come back. Seed says delete the fridge. Why would you do that?
Oh my God.
What?
They want to delete the fridge?
Yeah, that's very rude.
It's kind of rude. There we go. We agreed. That was rude.
Huge ass says don't make test stuffer to Aussie's retardation. Somebody has to answer. Somebody has to answer. And why are you laughing?
Nothing.
If we hit this goal in the next 14 minutes, we will delete the redirect.
Listen, if we hit that goal in the next 14 minutes, I'll be glad to I'll delete the shit where you watch me delete it. I'll share the fucking screen of deleting it if we hit that goal in 14 minutes.
We're only $50, $100 super chats away.
I'll let y'all watch us fucking delete that redirect. Yes, Power Age. Xylee is surrounded by lazy sluts. True. Ocean Sunfish 23.
But you know what? You know what? You know what? Huge ass makes a good point. Don't punish Test for Aussie's retardation. Power Age says Xylee, why is Aussie not on tonight?
No, they are on. They're going. Literally just found out. They're going at 2. Test is going at 12.
Power Age 986 says Xylie's surrounded by lazy sluts. LOL. I'm not gonna punish. Huge ass makes a good point. I'm not gonna punish. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna redo a goal. going to redo a goal. If we hit this goal, we will actually do the opposite of punish. If we hit this goal, we will shout out test.
Have a really good night, Zyler and Biller. F the redirect.
Oh,
F
shit.
the redirect.
For real, Nail Slammer.
Nail's like, F the redirect.
So now here's the deal. If we hit this goal, we'll actually shout out test before the redirect.
All
So
right.
people will go there if we hit this goal.
Hell yeah.
So we got a new goal
Let's
up.
go. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new goal up, and if we hit this goal, we will actually shout out test before the redirect.
We can
I
do
think
that.
this is fair. This is
Absolutely.
This huge ass is right. We shouldn't punish test for Aussie's fuck up.
I agree.
But only if we hit the goal. Because if we don't,
T-Berry, I'm trying. Oh,
we hit the goal. Huge boom. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal is complete. Thank you to Huge Ass for hitting the goal. We actually
Huge Ass is a
5x
real one.
we 5x the goal with that right there with Huge Ass alone.
period. Fuck yeah.
Poke Gagas. I watched a
young Bill Fridge getting in the face of VBZ on Cafe. I think it was hour 2, 8 minutes, I think.
So Cafe is now just watching me kill it. That's smart. Good show, Cafe. Truth bombs coming through, just tripled down. That's 3 times now we broke this goal. That's fantastic. Truth bombs, you killed it now. We're definitely shouting out test. That's
Hell
3
yeah.
times
You want to
now.
watch this real quick?
What are we watching?
Okay. Seed with the 2. I used to mine and admin EBZ for 4 years. Wild times.
Whoa.
Sounds like it.
His blade in the background.
Flag down. I'm a fucking shooter. Hey, fuck off. I have to move away from EBZ. He's off camera. He's fine. I have to make sure to get him off camera. So I'll just like sit here with the camera pointed towards him. So he'll think I'm actually filming him, but I'm not, because that's a sweet boy thing to do. Is I'll like be filming away, but he'll think I'm directed right at him. It's kind of funny actually, but he won't know. But I'm really actually Princess Leia. It's actually really smart. I look really fucking. I almost got Clefairy from Pokemon's. That looks really good. I'm so cute.
Seek says it starts slow, but it's worth it. All right, Seek, I'm going to believe you.
Hey, Captain, are you live? You are? All right. Just making sure. All right. What was that? Oh, hey, we're in public. We're in public right now.
Oh, shit.
Go get a room. Go get a room. This is public. He's on stream.
Are you still willing to talk, or you're good?
No, I'll talk to you for sure, brother.
All right. I mean, if you're good, you're good.
No, listen, you know,
Was he a IRL streamer also?
Yeah. Yeah, he was punking out Captain Content. He was trying to punk out Captain Content. I drove down to Portland.
Is that Captain Content right there?
Yeah, I drove down to Portland because he'd been punking out Captain Content, cucking the content. And I was like, well, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to be the anti-content cuck. And I drove down there.
Fucking troll. I love it.
I drove down there in drag, and the first night I was in drag, and then this day I came out not in drag. I was not in my dress with my wig on. And he was like, last night when you were in the dress, were you fucking with me? I was like, yeah. Because I said I was Betty the Fridge, and I guess he was dating a woman named Betty. Someone told me to do the name as like a troll. He's like, were you fucking with me? I was like, yeah, I was fucking with you. And then he's like, oh, fuck you. I was like, well, fuck you, dude. Like, you're cucking the content.
Sorry to be funny. Well, yeah, no. Well, the internet thinks that you're like cucking content and stuff.
That's
right?
what they think. They're here. Yeah. And you know I'm trying to avoid you, right?
Well,
That's why I walked away.
I assume, yeah.
Your camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you keep doing that?
Because chat is interested in your shit.
And you know I don't want them to be. That's why I'm not live, right?
Well, that's crazy because I'm live and Captain was live and you came up to
Yeah,
us.
his phone is in his pocket.
Well, yeah, but he was live when you came up.
So what's going on with you right now?
I'm trying to walk a fine line between telling you to fuck off and enjoying my stream. Right? You're gonna punch me in the face. That's the law.
You're right. That's why I'm walking.
I'm walking a fine line between telling you to fuck off and do the content.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then he was like, I'm going to punch you in the face. I was like, you're not going to punch me in the face. That's against the law. And he's like, oh, you're going to call the cops on me? I was like, I'm just pointing out that punching me in the face is against the law.
Oh my God.
You're right, yeah. So please,
So you were basically anti-trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were anti-trolling. You were trolling the troll.
Yeah. What he does, what his thing is, he goes and he flexes on people and like threatens them, like quasi threatens them and like tries to punk them out, you know? And I'm like, that's not going to happen to me. And they all kind of like protect him because he's like soft. So they protect him because like he's content because he overreacts to things. And I'm like, I'm going to go down there and press him. I thought it was
That's
funny.
awesome. No, it's awesome.
Poke Gaga says LCU is lucky Billy is chill now. Yeah, you're lucky, you're lucky I don't move like I did then. I was going out doing this stuff and I was fighting people too often. I can't fight right now. I don't have the wind in me. Poke Gaga also says never change, young Bill Fridge. I'm old now.
Hell yeah.
I'm old Bill Fridge.
Ooh, Discord is hating you right now.
Yeah, I'm old Bill Fridge now.
Hold on. Let me okay, hold on. All right, you're good now. You were cutting out real bad in Discord.
All right. One's two senses. That's not called anti-trolling. It's called being a cannibal troll. Was I a cannibal troll?
It's anti-trolling. You're trolling. It is anti-trolling because he's trolling a troll.
Thank
That's what
you.
an anti-troll is. 1 2 cents.
Thank
Jesus
you.
Fucking Christ.
I just want you guys to be within earshot so my donos can like they know that you'll hear them.
Shut up, EBC.
That's the money right there. If you want to know, you put your hands on people before, right? And so people were like, see if he slaps you, Billy. And you
Bet you won't suck it, bro.
Yeah, what I'm saying was, you're obviously not.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
All right, we'll get out of here.
Let's just say some food. You can park it right there. Yeah, no, I'm not squandering. Yeah, we're getting ready to roll out. All right, cool. Yeah.
It's just, I think it's funny that you put your hands on other people. Like, why do you do that? Why do you feel like it's okay for you to hit people? No, I don't want you to hit me. I want to know why you feel like it's okay to hit people. Because you came up to me like you realized I could have punched you, and I'm like, no. We're talking about the fact that you have put your hands on people. What's that about? This is content? Yeah, well, why do you put your hands on people?
EBZ some daddy. That lad. Be a sweet boy. EBZ. PTSDBZ. Ew. EBZ some daddy.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh yeah, I had him pissed, dude. I had him pissed.
Oh my God.
He was fucking. He wanted to eat me up. He knew he couldn't. He knew he couldn't. He didn't have size on me. Maybe he had speed on me, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I could eat about 7 or 8 hits from him, guaranteed. And I would fucking grapple his ass.
I know that's right.
Be a sweet boy. EBZ. PTSDBZ.
This is an interview.
Ew.
Why you like to
EBZ
hit
some
people?
daddy. Bad laddie.
You have a problem where you can't work with words? I thought you were a rapper.
PTSDBZ.
You can't use words? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Daddy.
Fuck yeah, he is. It's content. You said it.
Boy, EBZ. PTSDBZ.
See, I know that voice. I know that voice. That voice is you're irritated as fuck and you want to get under somebody's fucking skin. I know that voice.
I mean, that's he
Yeah,
presses,
go ahead and try to put on your angel face.
he presses people smaller than him. That's why I went down there, because everybody there was smaller than him, or he wasn't messing with them. Captain Content was
You
a
mean
smaller
like
guy.
size what?
Yeah,
Okay, when you say
size-wise.
smaller guys and size wise, okay. I didn't know if you meant like channel size or stuff like that.
Yeah, channel size. I think they're all just IRL. Like IRL streamers are all kind of like shitty people, anyways. So they're all just shitty fucking people that go into like stores and trying milk content IRL. It's. I like doing this because I'm like out in public. I would go out to bars at night and get like drunk people who are out having fun, and I'd be fun and funny.
I did see the one stream where you were walking, one of the streams that you were walking down the streets of Seattle when everybody was out partying and, going to the clubs and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're just walking around talking to people and shit.
Yeah, I tried to find people having fun. Every once in a while, you'd find someone who was drunk and wanting to fight. I was in areas where there would often be fights, so I'd have to fight off people every once in a while. Poke Gaga says, "You can't use words. I thought you were a rapper." That was my quote. I was a little shit talker.
Fighting in any form is legal in Portland. No tickets or jail or anything. National combat laws.
Oh,
By
okay.
EBZ no cap.
Oh, is that right? I think it's Washington. I think it's legal. Fake.
Really? Fuck off EBZ.
We're gonna shower and shit. Hit you later. Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
Captain, you're gonna.
I'm gonna with this guy.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
Have a good one.
He's gonna. You leave just yelling.
I don't know where it's going. I'll probably stick around for a while. Depends on what happens.
Challenge EBZ to a freestyle.
So there we go. That's funny. He got pissed. You saw it all on his fucking face, bro.
Yeah, but
damn.
He was trying to press. He came there thinking he could press me, and I was like, nah, it's not happening. And then
Wait, so you were there first?
Well, that
or was he there first and you got there?
Well, so the night before I showed up in like full blonde wig and dress, and I was fucking with him as Betty the Fridge or Betty, and I was his girl's name was Betty, I guess. So he's like at the time he's like Betty. I was like, yeah, I'm Betty, and he was like a little weird about it, but he was like not saying anything, and the whole night it was like he was like just putting up with it, and then the next morning I show up and he's like, hey. He walks up to me. He's like, last night when you were doing the Betty thing, were you fucking with me? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's fucked up. I was like, yeah, I was doing it for a stream, but it was funny. And he was like, then he got mad. And then he like walks away. And he's like, hey, Captain, come talk to me. And then I'm like, my chat's like, why is he pulling Captain over there? And I'm like, yeah, maybe I should talk to him. Maybe I should talk to them. Because, you know, like, it's content. They're all IRL streamers.
Right. No, I get it. That's badass. Hell yeah. You were sticking up for the little guy, literally.
That's why I drove down there, because like my buddy who watched all that stuff was like, dude, he's just punking out Captain content. He's punking out the stream. Captain content, streaming everything. And EBZ keeps shutting the camera down and making him point the camera away. And nobody's standing up to EBZ because EBZ's threatening or mean or whatever. And I'm like, I'll fix that.
So you went down there and tested his nut. I love it.
I'll fix that.
I love it. Hell yeah, bro. Seek said more to come. So apparently tomorrow they're going to be watching more of your videos.
Dude, I got too many stupid videos out there. I've been doing stupid shit for way too long. I'm a bad person.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because I could have spent this entire time at working at an orphanage or something.
I mean, true. We all could have done that. Well, no, could you see me working with kids? No.
Yeah, you could have been helping out at the orphanage. We all could have been helping out at the orphanage. Instead, we were online fucking with weirdos. Come on.
Yeah, true. Good point. I kind of like what I'm doing now, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better than working in an orphanage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glamerson Lambert is missing. Glamerson Lambert is missing. We cannot find Glamerson Lambert. She's did not show up on Tech Talk last night. The war between Tech Talk and nerds, they may have gotten too real. I don't know what's happening to her. I do hope that she comes back home. Spaceman says RV1 was peak IRL. I did RV0 before all that shit. I did an RV trip across America with the billionaire that Keemstar and I used to fuck around with.
And that's the guy who owned Battle Cams, right?
Yeah, Battle Cam. He sent me across America in an RV with.
So I have a question. I know Alex was your friend.
Yeah.
So you didn't like Keemstar back then.
Well, for like maybe a month or two. And then I just watched a Keemstar stream one day and I was like, dude, this guy's an entertainer. He's just like me. I get it. He just was fucking with Alex one day. And then I was like, I kind of like him. Seek Cash Cow 4 months. We love you, Billy, and love the t-shirt, Xylee. It's a good t-shirt.
Thank you.
It says Snapcat.
Yep.
It's a cat taking a Snapchat selfie.
Yep.
Poke Gaga says, now you have the RW orphanage where all y'all's kids. I guess if everything I did got me here so I could take care of y'all, then it was worth it. And I am a good person. And we will find.
There you go.
We will find Glamerson Lambert.
We will find Glamerson Lambert. Matter of fact, I kind of want that on the title tomorrow. If she doesn't show up tonight.
And we did hit the goal. So we do have to send everybody over to test.
Yep.
That's
we have to shout them out too. Shout them out. Oh, wait. When y'all go over there, listen. Nightmare loves two things in this world more than anything. He loves ostriches and ocean sunfishes. Okay? Remind him of the two animals that he loves the most, ostriches or ocean sunfish.
Yes, go to the chat, say 2 fish, 1 fish, red fish, sunfish in the test chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been real. And
I will, huge ass. Thank you.
It gets real, Xylee knows.
Yeah.
Sometimes here in Fat Girl Summer, you take your shirt off and dance. And sometimes...
You have to remind me tomorrow. I need to tell you how I got Xylee Gets Real because apparently somebody needs an explanation. Because Becky said something about it today on Milkers. So I got to give the explanation on how it became Xylee Gets Real.
Tomorrow on LolcowRewind, Xylee origin story. But go over to test. Remember, tell them 2 fish, 1 fish, red fish, sunfish.
Damn right.
Good night, everybody.
Night. Thank you for coming out.